and Nancy Reagan is the throat goat.
Welcome aboard Bus 1. We're on our way to New Donk City, and we've got some time to kill. So let's play some trivia. Gamers, introduce yourselves.
Hello, everyone. My name is Cameron.
Hiya, folks. It's Cooper.
Hi, everybody. This is Reed.
All right. Hello, Cameron, Cooper, and Reed. So, to lay out the rules of the episode, as always, we'll go in, we'll do 3 levels of 5 questions each. The questions in level 1 are worth 1 point. Questions in level 2 are worth 2 points. And questions in level 3 are worth 3 points. So we'll use the buzzer, so whoever buzzes in first will answer first, and so on. And a reminder about our challenge rule. So I will give 1 false answer to a question at some point in the episode. And at any point you can call me out on that. And are you awarded? I can't remember. You get points, right? Yeah, you get 3 points.
How does this game work? Does anybody know how it works?
Remember?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, you get 3 points if you figure it out. And then, but if we, at the end of the episode, if nobody has called me out and we reveal the challenge question and you gave the wrong answer, then you lose 3 points. So the most points wins, and obviously no Googling or looking up anything like that, no consulting the encyclopedia. Okay, now does anyone want to guess what the topic of today's episode is?
Can we, based on the hint you gave us about
New Donk City? It's gotta be
New Donk
Mario.
City.
I think
right?
it's BDSM.
I hate that. Why would New Donk
nothing
City
to
be
do.
BDSM? New Donk City is from Super Mario Odyssey, right?
I have no idea. What would swinging have to do
so
with that?
the only answer is Nintendo or Mario.
BDSM?
But that is not correct because the topic
Which one of
is
us?
Yeah, wait.
neither one of them. The topic is apes.
Apes?
Apes.
Heck yeah.
Ah.
I'm ready.
Is New Donk City
Apes.
from, like, Donkey
Donkey
Kong?
Donkey Kong, yeah.
Or New Donk
Apes.
City.
Oh, I thought
That
that
was
was
kind of,
from Super Mario Odyssey.
It could also
It might be,
use-
but I think it's because of Donkey Kong.
Yeah, Cooper. Donk,
That was to throw you off.
Don't you
the
get it?
scent.
Donk?
Kong, Donkey,
Who's an
I
ape.
get it now.
Kong. He's a gorilla.
You get it? Gorilla, Donkey?
D-
You get it,
Kong,
right?
King Donkey Kong. I'm following.
I think we need to go over that. Why is he called Donkey Kong?
Who
I don't
knows?
actually know.
Maybe
Yeah,
that'll
so
come
there
up
you go,
in the-
Cameron, before you start
Because
saying I'm
he's
crazy.
the donkey. Because he's the
donkey.
He's the Kong of the donkeys.
He's
Yeah.
of course. He goes,
You've
hee-haw.
heard-
Okay. Are we all ready to start now that our Kong conversation has ended? Donkey Kong conversation.
We've only begun with this Apes
Oh,
episode.
we've only begun.
And how is he
Okay.
different than King Kong?
King Donk. He's got a huge butt. King Donk.
I
The
mean,
donk-a-donk.
I would say Donkey Kong got a wagon. I would
All right.
go out on a
What
limb.
what ape questions you got?
All right. Question 1. Part 1, Section 1, Chapter 1, whatever you want to call it.
Book 1.
Wow.
Stage 1. Question 1. What kind of ape are you? AKA, what is the scientific name for the human species? Is it A, Homo sapien, B, Homo erectus, C, Homo australopithecus, or D, Homo neanderthalis? Okay. Cameron, you buzzed in first.
The answer is Homo sapien.
You are correct. Okay, so yeah. There have
Maybe
been,
you are.
Oh, yeah. There have been 8 other human species, or at least there's believed to have been 8 other human species throughout history. Hopefully we're all Homo sapiens here. I think we are.
I mean, aren't there some people that have like?
I'm actually
Homo-
heterosapien. No.
Yeah, I think
have Neander.
it's pretty common to have mixed, I think they all...
I don't think anything other than Neanderthal though, because Australopithecus was our predecessor,
Yeah,
Mm.
which
some of them were.
Yes.
Predecessor?
Yeah,
my dad was actually an osteoporosis or whatever it was.
My dad
Actually-
has osteoporosis.
My dad actually has osteoporosis, so I think he
That's
falls
what I
in
meant
that
to say.
category.
Hasta luego.
I gotta tell
Onomatopoeia.
you are blowing the mind of my private school experience over here with all these different humans we got.
Actually, God came first.
Reed, did you go to Catholic school?
It wasn't
gosh.
Catholic, it was, there were 95
Not this
differences, and I went to a Lutheran school.
Are we going to the Catholic corner
Catholic.
again?
I think Cooper, you may be the only person who went to public school here.
Darn right.
And you can tell.
Take that. Yeah, and I'm gonna wipe the floor with your private school butts.
Good one.
Next question.
We're all idiots. Question 2. All right, what is the main anatomical distinction between monkeys and apes? Is it A, the presence of opposable thumbs, B, their height, weight, and size, C, the presence of a tail, or D, there is none? Cameron, it looks like you buzzed in first again.
Monkey versus ape, I believe it's the tail.
That is also correct, so you did well on your way here, Cameron.
I gotta say, Cameron buzzed in before the question.
You also buzzed in. All three
I know,
of
but
us
I was
buzzed in
I was gonna guess
immediately.
too.
Yeah, you did all buzz in pretty quick. I saw that.
We sure
Yes.
I wasn't real happy about it, but I guess.
But man, did
I'm a
he
little
finish
upset.
reading the question?
Well, I mean, I knew the answer.
So yeah, monkeys lack what is called the TBXT gene that grows tails.
Do you mean apes?
Apes, yes, I messed it up.
That's the lie.
Extra point.
Where do I get this gene? If I
From the
I don't
Gap.
know, gene store.
Levi's.
There are
store.
some exceptions because throughout time, people have classified or they've named the animals incorrectly. So there's some monkeys that are called apes and some apes that are called monkeys. But
Ridiculous. So is a chimpanzee an ape or a monkey?
we'll get to that.
is your mom an ape or a monkey?
She's an Australopithecus.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
She's from Australia.
She's from Australia.
The worst kind of ape right there.
Australians? Yeah, wait, hold on. What we got to start beef with a
beef
section
alert.
of our audience.
Australia. Okay.
It's true.
Okay, so question 3. Which of the following is not an ape? Is it A, the lar gibbon, B, the bonobo, C, the siamang, or D, the mandrill? All right, Cameron, you again buzzed in first. He's really quick on the buzzer tonight.
I'm going to the mandrill.
That is correct.
Wow.
Cameron pull it out with an early lead.
Just
here.
call me the ape
Ape lover.
man. Ape.
No, just the
I don't
ape.
like that.
That's it.
Just call him
Just call
ape
me-
lover.
Call me Bigfoot, baby.
Mandrills are a type of baboon, which is not a type of ape.
Oh, those are technically monkeys. Is that cause of the tail?
I mean, yeah.
Per
but-
the question answer previously, yes.
Well, I was just because I was going to say baboons are pretty large.
I've heard there are exceptions to that, actually.
Yeah, and
I heard that
sometimes
too.
within the
I think if we
sometimes things are
rewind the
classified as-
episode a few minutes, we
If
might
you play
find
back
that
the
being
tape.
said as well.
Someone throw the
within
red flag.
the genus to which all apes belong is called Hominoidea. But that is
Bless
not
you.
identical with the term ape because, like I said, ape can sometimes
Mean monkey. and
extend
monkey.
outside of it.
So are monkeys a type of ape or do they split?
They
under
are
primate?
two separate things, but like I said, due to naming
Our naming
customs,
convention. That
some
is-
things are called
yes.
things they aren't. Okay, question 4. What ape is most genetically similar to humans? So they share the largest percentage of DNA. Is it A, the orangutan, B, the chimpanzee, C, the gorilla, or D, the bonobo, or E, both B and D?
What were B and D?
Chimpanzee and bonobo. Alright, looks like Reed buzzed in first this time. Reed?
It is the bonobo.
Is the bonobo. I'm sorry, but that is not the correct answer, Reed. So we're gonna have to move on to Cameron, who buzzed in next.
It is the chimpanzee.
I'm sorry, Cameron, that is also incorrect. Cooper.
I was gonna say orangutan.
swinging a miss on all three.
Dang.
The answer is E, both B and D, as
Good job.
chimpanzees and bonobos are both 99.6% similar in their DNA to humans.
That's dumb.
But are we really like exactly? You know, I mean, what are the odds?
No.
Exactly.
0.4% different, actually. So no, not exactly the same.
But I mean, like, we're equally like close to both of them.
But if you're from Australia, is it that same point? 0.4?
No, if you're from Australia, it's about
Exactly.
0.1%.
Figures.
I feel like I'm closer to bonobo than chimpanzee. You know?
See,
don't know how
I was
you
gonna
guys
Like,
feel.
emotionally,
Emotionally,
I
I
was gonna
feel
say,
like I'm more bonobo than chimpanzee.
I'm definitely more chimpanzee than bonobo.
I'm mostly human.
No. This is a good game.
Only human.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Is it too late to call BS on that one?
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa. Are you challenging it?
Yeah,
Are
sorry.
you
Challenging it. Because, like, the genetic variances, if they're different species, shouldn't be the exact same percentage, is what I would perceive it as. So I'm gonna say it's just the bonobo, and I'm challenging it.
It could be genetic differences in either direction. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same genetic. Well, obviously it's not the same, because otherwise then there wouldn't be two. Because it would just be a chimpanzee, and there would... Never mind.
I'm challenging that evolution isn't real.
I knew that.
You're the only one who went to public school! What are you doing?
That was a joke. I'm not challenging.
Oh, okay.
But Reed, I
Does it-
think
does
so.
it-
But I am.
Reed,
Yes.
you are challenging. I'm sorry to say that chimpanzees and bonobos are both 99.6% related to humans.
Can I get...
For many years, the bonobos were thought to be a subspecies of chimpanzees.
Right.
But are now considered their own species. So they're very closely related to each other. I think they're even more so.
Would you mind taking that to the 100th percentile for me? Instead of just the 10th?
I cannot. I do
Cite your
not
sources.
know what the next
Cite your
number
sources,
is.
Sam.
My sources say 99.6%. But you didn't get any points on that or anything, so I'm not gonna. I can't take away any points.
What?
Because I said I was going to take away points if you falsely challenge. But
Wait, so he doesn't lose? He's not like in the hole for challenging them?
Cameron's gotten
no, I
negative
don't want
points
to put him
before.
in the hole.
Yeah, I was gonna say every time you falsely challenge, you lose 3 points.
Okay, I didn't want to put Reed in the hole, but I guess Reed is at -3.
That was Cameron's
I mean-
whole personality the first episode. What are you doing?
Oh!
For a couple episodes, that was routinely happening.
Jesus. Not everything works. That I was being
Cameron
nice
did
to
the hokey
Reed.
pokey and he turned himself around and he's in the black now.
And that's what it's all about, baby.
That's what it's all about.
I tried to be nice.
I mean, you're in charge, I guess.
No,
But
majority rule.
I expect that leniency to be applied to everyone then.
No, okay, Reed, you're at -3. I'm sorry.
Perfect, thank you.
It's out of my hands now.
Hey. Hey, Sam's like a frustrated cannibal. He's throwing his hands up.
That's a good one. Okay. Question 5. What is the name of the ancient ape species of King Louie in the 2016 Jungle Book live-action remake?
Oh, no choices for this one, huh?
Yeah, sorry.
I don't need the choices, actually.
I was waiting for you to buzz in. I forgot that.
Reed
I've decided
buzzed,
that I'm going to change up when I let you guys buzz in to keep you on your toes.
Okay.
Okay, so
man.
is
That's
it
fun.
A.
Hmm.
Cororopithecus, B. Pierlopithecus, C. Pleistocopithecus, or D. Gigantopithecus?
Hmm.
Yeah, Reed, you buzzed in first. What is the answer?
Gigantopithecus?
That is correct. Nice job, Reed. All
Gigantopithecus, I
right.
guess.
You did a point.
I'm the king of this.
Rounding out the first round. Okay.
Nice.
Woohoo, -2.
So we did a point rundown. Yeah, Reed, we know you're at -2.
Goose egg.
Cameron,
I got 3.
you got 3. Nice. All right. We're really spanning the board here with how we're doing so far.
I'm just doing color commentary this game.
Amen, brother.
We've got all sort of 3
Yet to buzz in
possibilities here. No value, positive, and negative.
We're spanning all of the real numbers every kind of real number. We've got it.
We're moving on to round 2. Everybody, dust off your fingers, your buzzing finger. Dust off your buzzing finger.
Oh, yes.
We're moving on to round 2. All right. Question 6. What is the name of the island that King Kong is found on? Is it A, Skull Island, B, Bone Island, C, Skull and Bones Island, or D, Monkey Island?
No.
All right, Cooper, you buzzed in first.
I just had to at least get in the first guess. The Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson remake is Skull Island, so I'm going Skull Island.
He's not in that. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is not in that movie.
What?
He's in He's in the second Jules Verne movie.
I think he's in it.
No,
I
he's
don't know.
not.
No, he's in it, isn't he?
No, he is not. He's in.
I think you're gaslighting me.
You're thinking of Jumanji.
No, I'm not thinking of Jumanji.
You're
He's
thinking of the
definitely
law.
in a
You're
Donkey
thinking of
Kong
the.
movie.
You're thinking of the sequel to.
Or not Donkey Kong, King Kong.
You're thinking of the sequel to Journey to the Center of the Earth.
No, I'm not.
Lost.
Or you're thinking of Jumanji.
Race to Witch Mountain.
No.
Which Mountain is a King Kong movie?
I'm 90% positive The Rock is not in King Kong Skull Island.
I'm 90% positive that you're not 90%.
I'm 90% positive that I'm not. That you're not 90% positive that I'm 90% positive.
Just, am I right or not?
It is Skull Island, yeah.
Okay.
King Kong made his first appearance in 1933. He was found on Skull Island, and the real King Kong.
Played
The donkey.
by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Not too many people know. Actual story. Real story actually climbed on the Empire.
I was going to
seen
guess
that.
Staten Island, but that was not a choice.
Staten Island.
King Kong's Staten Island. Hey, get the fuck out of my way!
That'd be like if it was a big giant rat.
He had to go through.
The Rat King of Staten Island. Isn't that a real thing?
He's not from Staten Island, but he did have to go through customs there.
Yeah, that is
the Rat King.
That's where customs are.
Wait, I feel like I've heard of the Rat King.
We're not even going to talk about Ellis Island.
Ellis Island.
Yeah.
Ellis Island is what I meant.
No. People now have to go through Staten Island to get into this country and get berated by.
They got to go through Pete Davidson.
Dot and dodge.
That's when you just turn around and go home.
Hey, I'm Pete Davidson.
Welcome to America. This is the best we have to offer.
Wow,
It's just-
that was a great Pete Davidson.
Nice Pete Davidson impression.
That's not what I was trying to do, but I was going to say you'd walk
It's like
in
he
and
was here with me.
Pete? Wow.
Oh, I forgot to say, Christopher Walken did the voice of King Louis in the
I did know
2016
that.
Jungle Book live action movie.
And
which is
Louis
great.
Prima
He's an
did the original Jungle Book.
Yeah. Christopher Walken, he's an ape too.
I'll be honest, I buzzed really
He's the
fast
jungle VIP.
on that one because I was thinking of the species of the original one, not the 2016 version remake. Thank goodness I remembered that one, but it was...
And they're the
yes.
same?
No.
Yeah, I think he's just a regular orangutan in the first one.
Yes,
isn't
he is an orangutan.
In the which one?
The
In
old
the
Jungle
Original
Book.
one.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's just a regular monkey. Or
Isn't
no,
he
ape.
huge?
He's just a regular guy.
Gosh, I can't even get it.
It's just
straight.
Christopher
It's so
Walken in a gorilla
confusing.
suit.
Gigantopithecus suit, actually.
Or maybe Christopher Walken's an ape in a Christopher Walken suit.
Wow.
It's like that
Christopher
episode of
Walken's an orangutan.
SpongeBob. The episode of SpongeBob where it's the gorilla that unzips itself to another gorilla.
Exactly.
To a more real gorilla.
You
Christopher
could convince me that
Walken
Christopher...
unzipping to a hyper-realistic Christopher Walken.
Wow.
You could convince me Christopher Walken was really an orangutan in a suit.
You could not convince me.
You could. It wouldn't be easy. but you
Cameron
could
is
convince
very
me.
easy to convince.
I'm impressionable. Propaganda works on me.
Good to know. Okay. Question 7. How many species of ape are there? And the closest gets the points. All right, Cameron. Cameron, you buzzed in first.
I'm going to go 19.
19. All right. Cooper, you want to guess? We'll all do it and then whoever's
I think it's
closest.
probably higher, so 20.
20.
Bastard.
All right. Reed, you got a guess?
I'm gonna just throw out 43.
43. Okay. Well, the 2 points go to Cooper because the answer is 20.
Oh my god, fuck you, Cooper. I hate you.
Name every ape.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's 2 major groups, the greater and lesser.
You're a fan of apes? Name
apes.
at least 3.
Your mom,
Oh.
your dad.
My mom's an Australopithecus. She's not an ape.
Well, actually, I think
Actually, that's a kind of ape. So
No, that's a kind of human. Did you not listen?
humans are apes.
humans are apes.
No,
Okay.
no. Humans are not apes.
Playback.
The
oh
question
my gosh.
was,
Playback
what kind
question
of
1.
ape are you?
What kind of cat are you?
Question 8. What continent has the highest non-human ape population? Is it A, South America, B, Australia, C, Africa, or D, Asia? All right, Cameron, you buzzed in first.
I'm going Asia.
D, Asia. That is not correct. Cooper, you're next.
What were the choices?
Oh my god, no, you
Or
can't
do
read
I
them
just
off
throw out
them
a
now.
continent?
There's 7 of them.
I did narrow
I
it
know,
six
but he didn't
continents.
give 7.
You have 6
choices.
continents left. You can
It's
figure it out.
not Antarctica.
I did narrow
Are
it
we
down.
sure?
South America, Australia, Africa, or Asia? And Cameron said Asia, and I told him that
I'll
was
say
wrong.
South America.
That is also incorrect. So, Reed,
It is Africa.
correct.
Okay. I was like,
What
that
is
seems too
that?
easy.
Where
I
does
think the-
Tarzan
Yes.
take place?
I think the only great ape
The
that is
Amazon?
from Asia is
Is-
the orangutan. I believe
I was gonna
all
say-
other great apes are from Africa.
I believe that is also correct, Reed.
Where does Tarzan take place?
Our
Okay, so
imaginations.
Africa.
Well, maybe.
Judging from this last question, it would be Africa.
well, there's a
Well,
bunch
okay,
of different kinds
but
of
Tarzan,
apes.
they
Yeah.
I thought it was like an island.
There are islands off of Africa.
It's off the coast of Africa.
I think that's all different kinds of apes in Tarzan, because I think like some of them are like more gorilla-like, and some of them are more.
Wait, there are Indian
orangutan-like.
elephants in Tarzan.
Okay,
It does.
in Tarzan, they do say gorilla. Like, there's that whole where he points to himself. Goes gorilla.
Don't gorillas also exist in Southeast Asia?
Nope, only in Africa.
I
Yeah.
don't.
In the
Gorillas are in
Congo
Africa.
and
Name one
thought-
gorilla you've seen.
I
in
thought
Asia.
gorillas also existed in Southeast Asia.
in zoos.
You're thinking of.
So then
orangutans,
Tarzan's
my man.
complete bullshit.
I've only ever seen gorillas in North America. So, what do you have
That's
to say about
true.
that?
Checkmate, liberal.
I could have sworn there were gorillas in South.
Harambe was from Cincinnati.
Harambe was from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
I
Keyword
don't
there
think
is
that's where he was originally from.
Well, I don't know where he was born. But...
Yeah, he was born in captivity.
Or are you asking where he's really from?
I want
That's
to back.
racist.
I'd like
I
to
wasn't
back-
asking any of those things. I said a bit ago, agreeing with Cameron or Reed, that they're from Africa.
No, I agree that gorillas exist in Africa,
Okay, Cameron.
but I'm
This
saying
wasn't
that's not
even
their
a question.
only
where
place.
where
they
are
could
any of
be.
us really from?
Africa.
Actually, all apes can trace their roots back to Africa. So, question 9. What is the greatest individual threat facing African apes? Is it A, habitat loss, B, poaching, C, the Ebola virus, or D, infighting? Cameron?
I'm going habitat loss.
Habitat loss is correct.
I'm gonna guess followed closely by poaching.
I'm not sure where they all rank, but yeah.
What do they get
Climate
poached for?
change.
The bushmeat
Yes.
trade. People eat them.
Bushmeat.
Oh.
Yep.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
In Africa, apparently. Definitely not.
Why'd you say it like that, Cameron?
Well, because that's apparently where all gorillas are from, according to Reed.
Well, this was because I said African apes. So.
Also true. He did say that.
Are we ready
Well,
for
that's-
the...
I was going to comment. That's pretty fucking sad.
Yeah, climate change has affected those, and it affects lots of different things.
It's bad, I've heard.
Yeah, we should do something about that.
Oh, if only.
I think it's just sort of like this thing that happens naturally.
Yeah, it's natural.
Joking, by the way.
Welcome
not.
to our private
Our
school
fault.
experience.
Good huge problem.
Yeah,
all our
Cooper,
fault.
you have anything to say? Man who
Hey,
was
I did a-
brainwashed by
I
the
did a
public.
whole on. Okay, you can't talk to me like this when I did a full frogs episode. Okay,
You did
So,
do a whole
back
frogs.
off.
What does that have to do with anything about climate change?
well, you haven't listened to the frogs episode.
No.
I listened to half the frogs episode.
Okay, not the half where I talk about climate change and
Is that the
things
second
like
half
that
of the frogs
extensively.
episode?
Okay,
Cameron
well,
hasn't been doing his homework.
how about you check yourself before you wreck yourself, Cameron?
Don't tell me what to do. I'll wreck myself if I want. This is why I came through Staten Island.
Question 10, the final question of the round. How old is the oldest known ape fossil? All right, Cameron, you buzzed in.
So I'm pulling back my
And again, the closest will get the points.
I'm pulling back my knowledge on anthropology. I believe what would probably be classified as an ape would not necessarily be Australopithecus, but one of the first upright walking ones in Africa. So I'm going to go 2.5 million years.
Cooper, you were next. Do you have a guess?
2.4 million.
Stop doing that.
2.4 million. Reed, how about you?
I'm gonna guess 50 million, and I know I probably won't get bonus points because you probably don't give them, and it's probably wrong, but I think I remember something about it being a lemur is the first ape fossil found.
Lemurs are
Isn't a
apes?
lemur a monkey?
Well, you do get the points for the closest to the time. It was 65 million years ago. I don't know if it was a lemur. The thing I saw just said primate. It didn't get more specific. But it was a jawbone and teeth fragments. This would be a bonus point. If anyone can tell me the name they gave to that being that they found the fossil from.
Alice?
I thought they gave it a female name.
You're thinking of, so this isn't humanoid, this is just ape, correct?
My question was just ape fossil, yes.
Okay, the female name you're thinking of is Lucy, Cameron.
Yeah, I'm going Doug.
Doug.
Doug,
Anybody
the
else wanna
first
guess?
monkey.
Because they dug him up.
Because they dug him
I'm still gonna say like Alice. Something's telling me
Alice.
Alice.
Oh,
Reed, did I guess?
how about Peter?
Peter, Doug, and Alice.
Simon.
You know what? Reed, I'm going to give you a bonus point for
What?
getting the same first letter.
Woohoo,
They
Philip?
named him Purgatorius.
Oh,
Oh
that
my
was my
God.
next guess!
That's
Yeah.
actually what I'm gonna name my son.
Purgatorius.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Purgatorius, yeah. So you did
That's
a
a
bonus
sound
point
purg
there.
for
Kind of a
sure.
sick name.
So yeah, let's do a points check in.
I got Cinco.
I got 4.
Cinco, Cooper, you got 4. Reed,
I was not keeping track.
Well, you had -3.
yeah, you had negative.
You're negative 2 at the end of
2.
the last round.
And I think I got
And you
2
got,
right that time.
Yeah, so I think you're at 2,
Yeah.
Reed.
But then a bonus
And
point
did you
as
get
well.
Another one?
So you're at 3.
Yeah.
So I'm at 3.
3, 4,
Yeah,
Four,
you're at
5.
5. Anyone's
Okay.
game.
Anyone's game. All right. So now it's time for our ad break, I believe. Reed, since first time on the episode, you want to do the ad read?
This ad is for the country and continent of Australia. And that's it.
This one's for you,
This one's-
Australia.
this
What
one's
about
for
'em?
you. A shout out to Australia. I thought maybe we could do an ad for bananas or something.
That would be pretty stereotypical, though, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little on the nose.
On the bonobos,
Anybody want to do an ad read for a banana?
Chiquita.
overthrowing governments since 1950s or whenever that was.
Chiquita and Dole, they both did it.
Wait, Dole, really?
Yes. Chiquita overthrew Bolivia? What did they overthrow?
I don't remember.
But
Dole-
Dole was Hawaii, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
he did it with like a private army. He bought.
What?
He
I've never heard
bought
of
a
this.
surplus Navy ship and just went and took over Hawaii.
One Navy, please.
Follow up. Yeah, follow up question. Who the fuck was selling a surplus Navy ship and
The
why?
United States government.
Why?
Because it was a surplus one.
That should not be
That was
allowed.
before police started buying
Man,
military
what were
equipment.
they going to do with it?
Sink it. Make it into a fake reef. Dismantle it. Literally not just sell it to a bunch of
They
people.
didn't sell it to a bunch of people. They sold it to one guy. Dole.
Even worse.
Cameron, we all know how you feel about bananas.
If you eat bananas.
I like bananas, though.
Yeah.
Well, sounds like you're a fascist.
Are you calling all apes fascists?
Most
Well,
apes
not
don't even eat
explicitly.
bananas.
This ape does.
This ape does.
Are we ready for round 3, everybody?
Let's get it.
Question 11. How many Planet of the Apes movies are there? And you get bonus points for however many you can name. All right, Cooper.
I'm sorry, does this include remakes?
Oh, yeah. It definitely includes remakes, right?
All films in the Planet of the Apes cinematic universe.
Gosh. There's a lot more than I think a lot of people think there are.
Oh,
because I think there are like 6 original ones and 3 remakes. So I'm gonna say 9.
All right, Cameron, do you want to guess?
I want to.
Everybody gets a guess on this one.
That there's actually more than 6 original. For some reason, I feel like there were 8 original ones. I'm gonna go 11, and I can name some of them if that's an option.
We'll do naming after this.
Okay.
Reed, do you have a guess for how many Planet of the Apes movies there are?
I am going to go with 12.
Well, Cooper, you get those first initial 3 points because there are 9 Planet of the Apes movies.
Nice. Do I get first shot at saying names then?
Yeah, sure.
So, I think there are some double names as well. Something like that. Because there's like Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Battle for the Planet of the Apes, Return to the Planet of the Apes. I think the first one was just the Planet of the Apes. Under the Planet of the Apes. I feel like there's one where they're like in the depths or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if I can pull any more.
Okay, that's okay. I think I counted how many you got there. Cameron, do you have a
Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Planet of the Apes, Planet of the Apes, Battle for the Planet of the Apes, and Fall of the Planet of the Apes?
Oh, I think you're right on that.
Reed, do you have any more to add?
Oh, I was going to say Planet of the Apes 1, and then Planet of the Apes 2. And I believe there was a holiday special.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, they did not follow that convention, unfortunately.
They did a spin-off, Planet of the Monkeys.
Planet of the Monkeys.
Okay, so I think Cameron said 5 movies.
I thought I said 6.
No, I'm saying I think you named 5 movies.
Oh, correct.
That were actual movies. I think you said one that wasn't one. So here, I'm going to go through them and give yourself a point, an additional point for, if you got the most, you get that many points. That's how I'm going to do it.
Jesus.
Or no, actually,
gosh,
for every...
what?
No, Cooper, you get the points too. That would be stupid. That would be too many for...
Oh, well, if that's the case, okay. I'll say Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Fall of the Planet of the Apes, and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and...
Oh my gosh.
How about you just give 2 points to whoever has the most?
Okay, that works, so...
I say 1 point.
I'll give 2 points. Okay, so I'm going to read them all. There was 1968's Planet of the Apes, 1970's Beneath the Planet of the Apes. Cooper,
I said under. Oh my
that doesn't count. 1971's Escape from the Planet of the Apes.
Can I add one more that I just remembered?
No. 1972's Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, and 1973's Battle for the Planet of the Apes. Then there was the 2001 remake Planet of the Apes, which Cameron did say Planet of the Apes twice. So I did count that twice. And then in the reboot series, there's Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes.
Damn it, that was the one I was going to add.
I think I did say I think some of these are doubles. I don't know if that counts.
There was only 1 double. It's Planet of the Apes.
I knew War for the Planet of the Apes was one. That was
War for versus Battle for.
And in 2024, they will be releasing Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I didn't count that one yet because it hasn't been released, but that will be the 10th.
I got 5.
All right, Cameron, you get 2 points, 2 extra points.
Sick.
All right, moving on to question 12. In the original Planet of the Apes movie, the main character, George Taylor, his birthplace is said to be what American city? Yeah, there's no multiple choice for this one. Sorry. Just guess cities in America. Oh, and I will give you... whoever is geographically closest, I'll give you the points.
I don't know why, but I want to say Memphis.
So Cameron guessed Memphis. Cooper?
I just know, I guess, spoiler alert, at the end when he finds out that
oh my God.
It's New York, I'm just going to say New York.
New York. Okay. New York City.
Specifically Staten Island.
Specifically, And he fought the Rat King.
And Donkey Kong. King Donk.
Reed, do you have a...
I am gonna go with Topeka, Kansas.
Kansas. Okay, so give me a second. Give me a second to determine. I have to check.
I would have said East Coast would have been a solid bet in terms of geographically close. But Topeka,
Cameron, you
Kansas,
said... Cameron,
Memphis.
Memphis,
I said Memphis.
Tennessee.
I'm assuming none of us were right.
No, none of you were on the money.
He's just looking, how close is
How
Memphis to Memphis?
It's been a long time since I've seen that movie.
Oh, I just remember those creepy fucking masks. I'm sorry, those were real gorillas.
I was gonna
Sorry,
say.
silly me.
Are you doing it by bird's eye or by Apple Maps?
By typing it into my phone. And guessing.
Bird's
But it's
eye.
definitely the closest, I think. I think this one's definitely closest. Cameron, you, I believe, are closest. Because I believe Memphis, Tennessee is the closest to the correct answer, which is Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
They say he's from Fort Wayne?
They say from Fort Wayne, Indiana, in the movie. Yes. Okay, so for the next question, you guys talked about how Harambe was killed in Cincinnati. He was a Western Lowlands gorilla. Can anyone tell me the date that Harambe
Oh
was
my
killed?
gosh. No way Cameron remembers the day.
So, Sam, it was our freshman year of college, which means it was 2016, because I remember it was a football game where I took a picture of when we were playing the University of Ohio. Someone who was holding up a sign, Cincinnati killed Harambe. And that was in the fall of 2016. So I want to say it was September 23rd, 2016.
Cooper, do you have a guess?
Gosh. I thought it was in the spring.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm going to say March 15th, 2016.
All right.
I think it was on the Ides of March.
My guess was March 17th.
The Ides of March is
of
the Ides of March is
2016.
March 14th.
Reed, you are the closest. It did take place in 2016. It was May 28th, 2016.
Oh.
Yeah, also known as the Ides of May.
Ides of May.
Who all here has been to the Cincinnati Zoo?
I'm raising my hand.
I've never been to Cincinnati, and I never have the desire to go.
I've been
I
to
imagine I
Cincinnati.
went before Harambe was killed.
I
Oh my
went
God, you
before
saw
and
Harambe.
after. Sadly, not during.
I've never been.
I was the one who killed Harambe in the Cincinnati
I was the child.
Zoo. I was the gun.
Whoa.
That
Okay.
kid is just like living his life.
Yo, he can never tell anyone that was him.
Oh my gosh, so many people would turn against him.
Not that kid's fault.
Oh, absolutely not.
Parents,
No.
arguably.
It was Harambe's fault.
Also,
Why was Harambe there in the
Victim
first
blaming? Okay.
Did you say victim blaming?
Wow. Next
place?
question.
Next question. What was the name of the first great ape in space? Was it A, Bam, B, Ham, C, Tam, or D, Sam? Cameron, you buzzed in?
A
Bam?
Bam.
A, Bam is incorrect.
Abraham Lincoln.
Nope, not Abraham Lincoln.
That would have worked if you had said ham.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
damn, you're right. Good point.
I thought he
Reed, do you
was.
have a-
Well, I thought he was named Bam after the sound he made when he landed. But
Ooh,
I
no.
believe it was actually Sam.
Sam? No, it was not Sam. That would have been fun.
All right, Cooper.
It's gotta be ham.
It is
Gotta be
Ham.
No, it's Abraham.
Abraham.
You're right.
Yeah,
it is Ham.
You had the right reasoning, Cameron. You just didn't go for the answer.
You know, can't be a winner on all of them.
Ham is also the name of the main character in the movie Space Chimps.
I was gonna say I thought their name was Space Chimp.
So what
That would have been
happened?
great.
What happened to Ham?
He was fine. He came back down and he lived in a zoo for 17 years after he went to space. He wasn't one of the ones they left up there.
He had the dog.
Like the dogs.
They just shot up there and they're like, well, that was a fun experiment.
See ya.
We did it, boys.
That's so sad. That dog is still up there.
And he never came back. And he never fetched.
no.
She.
My apologies.
Leica, I believe her name was.
Leica is still up there then.
Unless
Hanging
they,
around.
No, I
and-
think they went and got it eventually.
I think she deorbited.
I think they did eventually go up and get it once they figured out how to get back.
They got a dead dog.
I don't think they went up and got her. I think she deorbited and burned in the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, that's actually probably right.
They would.
Now, let's go spend a couple $100
It's like-
million
it's
getting
like
this
the-
dead dog.
It's like The Martian, like, we gotta put everything we have into going and getting that dog.
So there's a ton
Yeah.
of space junk, but the thing they retrieved was the dog.
Exactly.
A dog they left up there. Well, that's depressing. Next question.
All right. The final question. In 1973, an experiment was conducted, headed up by psycholinguist Thomas Bever and Herbert S. Terrace. They decided they were going to place a chimp in a human home to see if the chimp could develop the ability to speak. They put it in, I believe the family that they put it in with had 7 or 8 other children already. So, and they were all in like one little 1-bedroom apartment.
They
And,
couldn't tell the difference by the end.
It got crazy because chimps are not humans, and
Shut
this chimp
up.
was
What?
taken from from birth from its mother, and so it never really saw another chimp until much later in its life.
They reversed Tarzan
But,
this guy.
Aw.
But during his life, he did learn some sign language, like other apes have successfully learned. And so I want you to tell me which of these was not a phrase that the chimp learned. Oh, and the chimp's name was
Gnome Chimpsky?
Neem Chimpsky.
Neem
Yes.
I knew it.
Neem?
Neem? Not gnome?
No,
It's
Neem.
Nim.
They called him Neem. Nim is what they called him.
Nim,
But it was Neem is what he was originally named, but then they called him
okay.
Nim. Nim Chimpsky. So which of these was not something that Nim learned how to sign? Is it A, Nim eat banana eat, B, grape eat me Nim, C, me eat drink more, or D, tickle me Nim play? All right. Cooper?
I'm gonna say the tickle me nymph play.
Tickle me Nim play. That is incorrect. He did learn that sign. He liked to be tickled.
I'm going C.
C, me eat drink more?
Yeah.
No, he definitely learned that one. He did like to eat and drink.
I'm going with nanners.
You are wise because that is the correct answer. I don't think he'll ever learned one for banana. I never saw that. So yeah, Nim eat banana eat was not one that he learned.
Really? That's like the only one I've ever heard that he learned.
No, he learned
I
mostly
wonder what
grapes
that
and
could mean
oranges
for
is
this
what he-
podcast.
No, he did not learn Nim eat banana.
Cooper, you
'Cause
have the
I-
opportunity to challenge.
Okay, so I know a decent amount about like Nim Chimpsky, and I thought like the whole thing was like that he said a lot of like I thought me eat banana eat or whatever was like one of the things that I've
Okay.
heard him say.
He did learn word for banana, and he learned banana Nim eat, banana me eat, banana Nim, banana eat me Nim, and banana me Nim me, and banana me eat banana, but not Nim eat banana
So you're
eat.
you're saying because he didn't specifically say
Yes.
Nim eat banana eat.
Yes, he specifically said grape eat me Nim, me eat drink more, and took me Nim
Okay.
play.
And you're telling me there's not a single time in his lifetime that he said the
Cooper,
4 words,
challenge it if you
"Nim
don't
eat
believe
banana
it."
eat."
You can,
I think Sam's trying to convince me so much because he didn't expect
no,
the pushback.
No, I am telling you.
Challenge the question.
I am telling you. No, don't you challenge it. I'm telling you.
Don't you do it.
He learned
Now
all of those
stop.
other banana things, but he did not learn Nim eat banana eat.
Okay.
Cooper,
Like you
you
said,
are
he learned
empowered
banana
to get-
eat me Nim, and banana me Nim me,
Oh my god.
and banana me eat banana.
What's going on?
banana eat Nim.
All right, does everybody have their points tallied up?
I lost count again.
I've got 10.
I've also got 10.
Cameron, you got 10 as well?
I do.
And Reed?
I have less than 10.
Less than 10. But how many?
I forgot to keep count again.
Did you get any?
So Reed, you had 3
Yep.
at the end of the last round.
And I got none right,
Do you
that-
still
that
have
would mean
still
you're
have 3,
still at
okay.
3.
which is less than 10.
I agree with that.
So, Cameron and Cooper, who wants to challenge?
I legitimately have no idea which one.
I would have to
challenge.
go through it. I will challenge.
All right. Do you want me to just go through all the correct answers so far?
That might be good.
So the correct answers so far are
I think I have one.
All right. What's your challenge?
I'm going to challenge habitat loss. I think I've heard about infighting.
Okay, well, I will also hop on the challenge train. I legitimately think there are a number of apes that live in Southeast Asia.
Okay. Cameron, I will tell you that is not the challenge question.
No.
Africa is where most of the apes are.
Reed has
So you lose 3 points. So you're at 7.
Can I lose
and,
3 again?
Cooper, no,
No,
you
you've
didn't
already
lose
challenged.
3 because you didn't challenge.
No, Reed
You
already
did
I already
challenge.
did.
You challenged in the middle of the episode.
Yeah, you already lost them.
Oh, can I
So
lose
you
3
can't
more?
challenge again.
And
So do you want to
again?
challenge? Yeah, you can challenge.
I don't think that it's the mandrill.
It's the mandrill. It is the mandrill. They are not an ape. They're a baboon.
All right,
It is.
0
So
points.
you have 0 points.
It's a big old goose egg, gang! Fat 0!
And Cooper, you were correct in the fact that was the challenge question.
Nice.
But it
was
is
it
not.
poaching?
Oh, it was not
Infighting.
infighting.
The answer is the Ebola virus.
No shit.
Ebola.
Yeah, which is responsible for I think like 1/3 of all the
dang.
deaths of like gorillas and chimps since 1990.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's tears through.
Damn.
It's really sad.
Cooper takes it.
So Cooper with 13 points. 13.
I told you I'd wipe the floor with your private school butts.
Nice
Justified.
job, Cooper.
Do you remember when Ebola came to the United States and everybody was freaking out?
I do.
Scary times. I'm so glad we avoided that pandemic.
Yes, that would have been bad. Yep. Well, on that high note, it looks like we have rolled into the station. And that's all the time we have. So if you enjoyed your ride on Bus 1 today, we'd appreciate it. If you told it friends and family and loved ones about us. Remember, we're all apes here. And we're on all the social medias at
The
Bus1
human ape.
Trivia. That's BUSONE Trivia. And you can email a topic suggestion or any ideas to bus1trivia@gmail.com. Before we go, I'd like to thank Bert for the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a banger. Thanks for riding Bus 1, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
I love